User experience features include homepage sections, fluid prompt page enhancements, and accessibility help. Administrators can sectionalize a fluid homepage or dashboard. A section is a collection of tiles under a categorization label that generalizes the purpose of the tiles in that section. Sections provide administrators granular control over the sequencing of tiles and collecting them within functional groupings for greater usability and user experience. To create sections on home pages, use the Content Ref Administration page. Enter required values in the fields. The Disable End-User Personalizations checkbox allows administrators to enable or disable personalization of any fluid homepage or dashboard. Sectionalized homepages and dashboards will automatically set the Disable End-User Personalization setting so end users can't personalize sectionalized homepages or dashboards. Renaming a homepage is a personalization action, so if end-user personalization is disabled, the Allow Rename checkbox is also automatically disabled. You must select tiles on the Tile Content page before using the Section Assignments page. Choose a behavior type other than optional. The Section Assignments page is introduced to create sections. Both home pages and dashboards use the same page. Enter required details on the page. Select a behavior type other than optional for the section. The Disable End-User Personalizations checkbox is automatically selected as personalizations are not allowed on a sectionalized homepage. Use the Tiles grid to assign tiles to the section. You can modify the tile behavior type and sequence order. While the total tiles shows the number of tiles selected on the Tile Content page, the Unassigned tiles shows the number of tiles not assigned to a section. Tiles that are not assigned are shown at the top of the tile list with the Assigned Section column blank. Another way to add a section to the home page is to use the Import Section button. When you import a section, the system copies a predefined section to your home page, which is stored in the Fluid Section Templates folder. To create a section template, use the Content Ref Administration page, where you should choose the section template usage type. Your new sectionalized home page is created and ready for use by end users. For example, on this sectionalized home page, we can see that the sections are displayed in the order that was specified in the Section Assignments page. Similarly, the tiles are displayed in the order that was specified under each section. You can also collapse and expand the sections. Although end-user personalization is disabled for this home page, you can still perform some actions on the home page. In this sectionalized home page, where end-user personalization is disabled by default, the options to delete or add tiles are not available. However, you can still reorder your home pages on the left panel. You can also copy a locked tile to another home page. Fluid prompt page enhancements improve the user interaction with the search criteria. In Fluid, the search criteria on the prompt lookup page are automatically collapsed by default. To use the criteria, you have to expand the search criteria and then select the Show Operators link to access additional search operators. In this release, you have additional configuration options to control the behavior of the Fluid prompt page at a system level using System Personalizations and at a user level using the My Preferences page. At the system level, PeopleTools provides 2 new personalization options for administrators to configure the default behavior of the Fluid prompt search criteria. Additionally, end users can use the My Preferences general options to personalize the default behavior of their Fluid prompt search criteria. With auto collapse disabled and search operators enabled to display by default, you can see the search criteria automatically expanded on the Fluid prompt lookup page with additional search operators. In screen reader mode, however, both these settings are ignored. The search criteria is always expanded, and the search operators are always displayed as changeable drop-down list values. As an addition to the currently available accessibility features, PeopleSoft introduces the Accessibility Help icon. This icon will be located in the Quick Access bar and available only in Fluid. Using the Accessibility Help icon, you can enable screen reader mode and view keyboard shortcuts, and additional accessibility help information configured by administrators. Administrators can use the Define Accessibility Help page to configure the list of accessibility help topics for your application. The Detail page allows administrators to configure the content displayed on the additional accessibility help using a rich text editor. On small form factor devices, the Accessibility button is available only on the home page. This completes the feature descriptions for user experience. Deployment support for containers. One of the top requests coming out of the Ideas Lab has been the support of containers. Containers provide a lightweight deployment solution with significant customization and automation capabilities. Containers provide an easy way to standardize environments and provide easier troubleshooting. With an upcoming patch in PeopleTools 8.6.1, we're adding initial support for containers with Podman. Using the delivered DPKs, along with a new API and scripts, customers can build a Podman container for the middle tier, search, and application update images. Additional future enhancements are planned. Setting up a PeopleSoft container begins with downloading DPKs from My Oracle Support. Use the DPK setup script to deploy PS Home only, where you find a README file with instructions, container scripts, and configuration files. Use the instructions provided to configure a VM for Podman. Podman is an open-source, command line tool for running and managing containers. Edit the configuration files and place the DPKs in the staging location. Run and build the container. After you build and run the desired containers, you can create pre-built container images. With pre-built container images, you bypass downloading and installing the DPKs, allowing you to get up and running more quickly. This completes the feature description for deployment support for containers. Insights features include embed insights in Fluid Work Centers, embed insights in Fluid Pages, hide time picker filter, and new search category for insights. Embedding insights in Fluid Work Centers makes it easier for you to analyze insights data and take necessary action from Work Center pages. For example, when you're in the Projects Work Center and you want to analyze insights data, you can easily access the Project Billing Analytics dashboard from your current Work Center and then return to the Budgets to Finalize page whenever you're ready to continue your task. The new Insights tab on the Configure Insights Dashboards page allows you to create new content references that can be used within Fluid Work Centers. For example, create a new CREF by providing the object name, description, and corresponding Insights dashboard. Then associate the newly created Insights CREF with your Fluid Work Center. Use the Configure Pagelets links page to create and activate the CREF links for the Insights dashboards. After you add the new CREF, click the Activate Links Settings button to activate the link. Now you can analyze the Insights data from the Projects Work Center page. Select Project Billing Analytics to view the Insights dashboard embedded in the Projects Work Center. PeopleTools enables you to embed one or more PeopleSoft insights on Fluid pages. This makes it easier for users to access and analyze insights data and take necessary action within the content of an application transaction. For example, when you're on the Enter Time page, you can view the reported time by code visualization that's embedded and filtered to provide additional context to your transaction. Before you embed a dashboard, you must ensure the prerequisite step for embedding a dashboard on the Applications page is completed. Insert a group box on the page and provide a page field name. We'll refer to the label of this page field during the online configuration step. On the Fluid tab of the Group Box Properties page, select Related Content as the group box type. This Related Content group box will be used to embed the PeopleSoft Insights. The new Page Level tab on the Configure Insights Dashboards page allows you to associate PeopleSoft Insights with Fluid pages. For example, you can embed an Insights dashboard in a Fluid page by associating it with the label of an existing Related Content group box. Once you save, you can test the embedded insights by selecting the Test Content button. As a user, you can easily access and view the embedded insights within the context of a Fluid application page. You can refresh the visualization based on the filter values applied at runtime using the Refresh button. When you click on an embedded visualization in Tile View, the Full View Insights dashboard will open in a new window. You can also see the filters applied to your visualization. PeopleSoft Search Framework now enables you to hide the time picker on any Insights dashboard based on your requirements. The time filter is available by default on all dashboards. Your administrators can disable the time picker on specific dashboards using the Hide Time Filter button on the Import Insights Dashboards page. After you enable the Hide Time Filter button, the date or time picker is not displayed for that specific dashboard. In this release, Search Framework enables you to find and access insights directly from Global Search. Users with access to insights can leverage this new search capability. Global Search includes a new navigation search category called Insights. If you select Insights from the Search category drop-down list, you can search for any Insights dashboard or visualization based on title or description. As you search, the title of the Insights dashboard will appear in the suggestions. You'll also notice the description in the additional details. If a description is not available, the additional details will remain blank. The search results are secured at the user level, and you'll only see the insights you're authorized to access. Additionally, Insights Search will only display a dashboard in the search results if it is deployed. Select a search result to navigate directly to the Insights dashboard using Global Search. Now let's take a look at the Import Insights Dashboards page, where administrators can granularly control the dashboards that appear in the Insights search. The Include an Insight Search toggle enables administrators to include or exclude imported dashboards selectively. This completes the feature descriptions for Insights. Search features include Global Search and Suggestions and indexing improvements. In 8.6.0 and prior releases, the Navigation Root folder was displayed as additional detail for menu items in the search results. This release shows the content reference descriptions as additional details, providing further context to the search results. The additional details are shown in both the search suggestions and advanced search results. If the content reference description is not available, then the system displays the parent folder name as an additional detail. PeopleSoft Search Framework now enables you to partition application data indexing using the Index by Data Partition option on the Build Search Index process. After the date range and number of partitions are specified, Search Framework partitions the data based on the number of partitions. When you click Run, the process creates multiple PTSF GenFeed application engine programs to run the query on the partition data. You can adjust the number of partitions as needed to create an evenly distributed data volume for indexing. The search index build process also creates a unique run control ID for each partition that enables you to rerun a specific partition independent of the others. To enable the Index by Data Partition option, the search definition must have supporting configuration in the Index by Data Partition section. Oracle recommends that you use this option only for processing large data volumes. This completes the feature descriptions for search. Configurable search features include search exception handling and expanded PeopleTools options. In prior releases, if keyword search wasn't working, you'd see an error message, and the page would be unusable until the issue was resolved. In this release, if you encounter an error during keyword search, the system automatically toggles to the standard search page until the issue is resolved, and it also displays a message indicating the switch to standard search. The additional details in the message, such as search server is down, search definition is not deployed, or search definition is not indexed, enable your administrators to identify the underlying issue. When the issue is resolved by your administrators, the system will automatically toggle back to keyword search. When the standard search page is shown, the recent and saved searches from the keyword search page don't appear on the standard search page. Similarly, when the issue is resolved and the keyword search page is available, you'll notice that recent and saved searches from the standard search page don't appear on the keyword search page. The configurable search properties in PeopleTools options has been expanded to enable you to independently specify the number of search results displayed during keyword search and standard search. Note that the default values for keyword search and standard search are 50 and 100 respectively. This completes the feature descriptions for configurable search. Configuration frameworks, application engine plugins. PeopleSoft enables you to create a plugin for a call section action. The plugin can direct the system to run a SQL or people code action or call an application engine section. The call section action isn't used as a plugin. Rather, it's a type of plugin that doesn't run an action but directly runs a plugin section. This feature extends the use of reusable code for configuration rather than customization. The step All is included in the list of steps to be used as a plugin. When you select the step All, it runs all the steps in the section and therefore the action column disappears. This completes the feature description for configuration frameworks. PeopleSoft Update Manager, current maintenance level of your PeopleSoft environments. PeopleSoft enables administrators to find out how current their target database is. The PUM source calculates the highest image maintenance number, where 90% or more of the delivered fixes up to that image number are applied to the target database. The current to image number appears when the administrator runs the Retrieve Target Database Information activity for the chosen target database. There are two options to view this information. For a quick view, click the Current to Image link on the Managed Databases page. It opens the About Applied Updates, which details how current your target database is. The second option is to select your target database from the Managed Databases page. The Define Database page opens with the Current to Image section. This section displays the image maintenance details. PeopleSoft also enables users with the Lifecycle Updates role to see the maintenance level directly within a target environment. This completes the feature description for PeopleSoft Update Manager, current maintenance level of your PeopleSoft environments. Security features include Forgotten User ID and Password Management. When an end user requests a password, they need to enter their user ID on the form. However, some end users forget or don't know the user ID for their profile. In this release, the end user can request the user ID that is associated with a valid email address and have an email sent to them, without the need to contact the security administrator. This feature was added in response to customer requests. It'll reduce the need to contact Oracle Help Desk and so reduce your organization's support costs. To enable end users to request their user ID, the administrator first adds the email address to the user profile. This assumes the system is set up to send emails. On one of the user's permission lists, the administrator selects the option to allow user ID or passwords to be emailed. Next, the administrator composes the email text to be sent. The text must include one of the email strings for operator ID or operator ID alias, which will be replaced with the appropriate values corresponding to the provided email address. Finally, the administrator sets up the website for the end user to send a request. When the end user selects Forgot User ID, they're taken to a page where they provide their email address. They then receive the email with the user ID. As we do with each release, we extend security in line with community requirements and customer suggestions. This feature allows a customer to configure organization-specific password requirements. System administrators use the Password Controls page to set any password restrictions for end users. Now administrators can designate characters that won't be used when the system generates a random password for users who have forgotten their password. You can enter up to 100 alphanumeric or special characters. Use this, for example, to exclude special characters that cause issues with the rich text editor when you set up the forgotten email text, or characters that may accidentally produce undesirable words. This completes the feature descriptions for security. Additional key features include Grid Download, Process Monitor, and Reporting BIP Publisher. The Grid Download feature enables you to download data in a grid to an Excel spreadsheet. In previous PeopleTools releases, Grid Download generated an XLS file which was incompatible with newer Excel versions from Excel 2010 onward and displayed a warning message when opened. In this release, PeopleTools enhances the Grid Download utility, enabling you to download the data into a compatible Excel spreadsheet in XLSX format. Date and date-time data are downloaded in the canonical format, and Excel honors the regional settings of the customer's machine while displaying date, date-time, and number values. Process Monitor now enables you to dynamically change the trace value of a process to a desired setting when restarting the process. You can debug failed processes more effectively using the trace options. Trace options are available for processes with completion status of no success or error. Trace options are not available for process scheduler jobs, restart requests through related links for update actions, and restart requests for hold or cancel statuses. The Trace Options field and Tooltip Help are displayed when selecting the Restart option after the run status of the process is moved to queued. This is applicable for Application Engine, SQR Report, and COBOL process types. If trace values are already present in the command line of the process request parameters, the system pre-populates the trace options which you can override. The system dynamically populates the Tooltip Help text based on the process type. In prior releases, the Process Scheduler Request page enabled you to select PCL and PS as output formats only when you selected Printer as the output type. In this release, you can select the PCL and PS print formats for output types other than printer while scheduling BIP reports on Process Scheduler. To enable these options, you must set the property Print Format Printer Only to false from its default of true on the BIP Global Properties page. You can also override this property on the Report Definition Properties tab for an individual BIP report definition. In this release, you can also personalize the location, look and feel, and title of the Submit button in a submittable PDF report. The new properties can be added to the existing PDF Submit settings using the BIP Global Properties page for system-wide effect or using the Report Definition Properties page for an individual BIP report. This completes the descriptions for additional key features. We've only shown you the highlights of this PeopleTools release. For more information about these features and the other enhancements, see the CFO tool, the Update Image Overview on My Oracle Support, and go to the PeopleSoft Information Portal for updates.